Hey guys, in this video I'm gonna talk about the best settings you need to change right now in Battlefield 6 to make your gaming experience way better. So without wasting any time, let's go straight to the Battlefield 6 settings. So here we are in the settings tab, guys. So let's start from the beginning, okay? Accessibility. In here, you need to turn off menu narration because it is annoying. You can turn on, keep the subtitles turned on, it's your preference. Subtitle settings, it doesn't matter, to be honest. Let's go to the important one, which is the first important one is color profiles. Okay, I set it to custom and make the colors really bright so it is easy to understand, and I recommend you do as well. Okay, set it to custom and make the colors really bright, just like you are seeing here. So the wall brightness, I keep it at 50, which is the default one. It works for me. But if you're noticing that some areas of the map are darker and you cannot see in those areas, just turn up the brightness until it becomes visible properly. Camera effects, go to the camera effects and the most important settings. World motion blur and weapon motion blur. Okay, completely set it to 0 because it creates a motion blur. It's really bad for visibility. Camera shake amounts, reduce it to 25, the lowest, and turn on reduce sprint camera bobbing. It stops the bobbing animation when you move around the map or run around the map. Turn these three settings off. Okay, it improves your aim. Okay, this infantry crosshair projection, infantry hitter indicates projection, and chromatic aberration. Just turn these three off. It really improves your aim and gaming experience. There's nothing much here. Let's go to the gameplay tab and see if there is anything to change here. Not here. Okay, so actually the settings in Battlefield 6 is kind of confusing because there are some settings that are repeated in all of the tabs here. So I'm gonna be changing the settings from the main tabs. Okay, you don't want to get confused because many of the settings are repeated, so just follow me. HUD, show HUD on. Yeah, minimap size is the small map you see at the bottom left corner of your game. Okay, of screen. So set it to large. It really helps in spotting the enemies where they're on the map. You can see them easily. Minimum background opacity, it's basically set it to 70. It's good. View distance in foot and view distance in ground vehicle, set it to maximum, and view distance in air as well, set it to maximum. It's 400 and 1000. Set it to maximum. If your PC supports it, set it to maximum. It's gonna be really good. You're gonna be able to spot enemies from way far. Okay, if you're sniping and stuff, it's gonna be really helpful for you. Hey guys, I just wanted to say that if you're enjoying this video, please considering subscribing to my channel, because if you don't want to get missed out. You know, I'm gonna be bringing more Battlefield 6 content and many more FPS games in the future. So if you don't want to get missed out, push the subscribe button. There's no harm in that. Okay, and share with your friends as well. Now let's go back to the video. Okay, crosshair, this is an important one. Crosshair opacity, don't set it lower than 100, because if your crosshair isn't visible properly in the game, then how can you aim? Okay, so this is important. Set it to 100. Crosshair intensity, set it to 80 is basically what it was. I've set my crosshair color to green because I have seen that green is more noticeable in the game environment. Green is the more distinct color, so I can distinctly spot my crosshair while aiming. So yeah, so you can set it to green. Crosshair thickness, set it to thick. Okay, it's good. Set it to thick. Don't set it to default, set it to thick. And infantry crosshair projection, turn it off. Hit indicator, infantry hit indicator projection, turn it off as well. There's nothing much to change here. Let's go to the mouse and keyboard tab. Set sensitivity, it's up to your personal preference. Don't copy my sensitivity or any other player sensitivity because it might not work for you. So find your own sensitivity using the training ground of Battlefield 6, and there are many custom maps for training. Run around the map, shoot at people, and see that which sensitivity works properly for you. So find your own sensitivity. We have to go to control settings. There are some things you need to change here. Field of view, I prefer it maximum. Okay, the disadvantage is if you set it to maximum, you're gonna be able to see a lot of the map in a single screen. okay, but the enemies will be really small. Okay, it might affect your aim, but I turn it to 120 because it doesn't affect my aim that much, if that makes sense. I prefer the view angle, so I set it to 120. You can play around with it, but my recommendation is to set it to 120. Infantry sprint, I keep that on hold, okay, because sometimes I just want to walk to keep the aim steady and not to make things go super fast. I just set it to hold, and when I don't want to sprint, I just let the shift button. I set my sprint to shift, which is always you should do the same. Roll camera and landing roll. This is important. I turn this off because it doesn't mess up my app. So basically, if you're new in the game, okay, it's basically when you jump from a building, for example, and when you roll, the whole camera rolls with you. Okay, it makes the game more realistic, but it really messes up your aim because your camera goes complete 360-degree. So turn it off if you want your aim to be perfectly centered. Infantry weapon zoom, I set it to toggle. It's basically defaulted to hold. I don't like it because, sorry for the background noise, I don't like it because you have to click the aim button, hold the aim button while firing. It messes up your aim because it creates stress in two of your fingers. So I set it to toggle. Steady scope, it's on hold as well, and set the steady scope key to your right mouse button key. So whenever you zoom and hold your zoom at the same time, you're gonna be activating steady scope while sniping. So that's a smart move right there. Let's go back and let's go to graphics settings. By the way, guys, I already covered the graphics settings in my previous video, so if you guys want good graphics settings and optimized graphics settings to balance the performance and quality of your game, you need to watch that video. It's really good. I've talked about all the graphics settings you need to change to make your game super optimized. Let's go to the audio tab. Master volume, sound effects volume is basically 100 default. I set my music volume to 0 because I find the music kind of annoying, but if you like music, set it to 30. Don't set it to 100 because it's gonna interfere with other volume stuff. Comment of view volume. So what this thing does is, like, when you go into the match, all right, and you hear a narration of the missions, it's basically the commander speaking. You turn this to low, okay, because it's really loud and it may affect with your environment sounds. If you're trying to scan footsteps, it's whenever the commander speaks, it's gonna be really distracting. Turn this to low. I set it to 30. We can do that so as well. There's an change here. Microphone, it's basically push to talk, and the push to talk binding is caps lock. So whenever I want to speak with my teammates, I just hold the caps lock button and talk to them. Nothing to change here. Extras, there's nothing to change here as well. So yeah, these are basically all the settings you need to change to make your gaming experience way better. So this is very simple. I just wanted to keep this video simple and completely free of all the bullshit. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and here are the videos that you might check out. So on the left side, this video I recommended for the best graphic settings if you need one, best optimized graphic settings. And on the right side, actually I didn't pick that one. I just recommended it basically to see that. So tell me what you see, guys.